Well done. The GPS you've sold to Ivan led us to Boris. We have to move fast. Boris is getting ready to leave Rotterdam. You will be inserted next to the quay where Boris's ship is located. The area is locked off and the gates are guarded. Note, we have last minute information that there might be a nuke on board the ship. The model is old, so you should be able to disarm it if necessary. Diana Burnwood, Controller, the agency. Okay, so we do indeed have a nuke on board Boris's ship here. That could spell disaster for us if we are not able to take care of it. Two objectives here: eliminate Boris. The nuke must be disarmed, and then once they are achieved, take the ship to international waters where we're going to be picked up. So, reward 75,000, our highest payout yet. Let's read a little bit more. The agency has tracked down Boris's ship to Dock 45, and we know that he is on board. You must board the ship and eliminate Boris. Boris is carrying a nuke on board the ship. It is most likely well hidden, and Boris might even arm it if he feels threatened. Take control of the ship and start the engines from the bridge. Then steer the boat to a designated meeting point in international waters. We have information about a small arms depot in the harbour. Locate it and see if you can use any of it. Okay, here's our target then, Boris. He's 66 years old, he's 6 foot tall, he's 240 pounds, and a well-known international gunrunner, extremely paranoid, and a known drug user. Okay, so Boris was born in Semipalatinsk, Kazakhstan in 1930, growing up in very poor circumstances, constantly controlled and monitored by local and loyal apparatchiks. Maybe, I'm not sure what that is, some sort of paramilitary group, maybe political group, I'm not sure. He learned to hate the communist regime. Well, I guess that answers that question. At the age of 15, he began to steal weapons and ammunition from the Soviets, which he then sold to the Cossack nationalists. When his father turned him into the police, he hid in the mountains and eventually made his way to Marseille. He served 5 years in the French Foreign Legion from 1950 to 1955. In late 1955, he established a gun-running route through Turkey and Iran. He sold arms to anyone in the Soviet Union fighting the regime. In the mid-1980s, he went into business with the Russian mafia and scaled up his operations to cover most of the world. Okay. So we have a look at the map here. We start over on the western side of the docks, and we have to make our way round to the right here. I was seeing if this neighboured on with any of the other warehouses that we saw in the previous mission. I don't think it does. Down here though, I have a weapons cache that was pointed out to me. Here's the ship here, and I can check out the different layers to it. There's nothing really to see. I think I saw a little symbol there. Let's see what this is. Nope, okay, it's nothing. This map doesn't tell us anything apart from the location of the weapons cache. What do I want to bring into this weapon? Well, what I've got here is pretty much everything I need. I don't need binoculars. I will bring a compass as normal. I'll bring a body armor because we're definitely expecting a large fight here. I'm going to bring a silenced pistol with just a single clip here. That's going to help me clear the way to the weapons cache, and likewise with the pentagon knife. There's going to be a lot of killing in this level, more than I ever want to do in a Hitman game. But unfortunately there's no way to get through this mission silently. It's just going to be a huge gun battle at the end. Hopefully we can get to that point without being discovered, though we will have at least a dozen kills by the time we get into the ship where Boris is located. Anyway, let's get going. Okay, here we go then. Place your bets. How many attempts is this going to take me? Well, it's already taken me 2 attempts just to get up this ladder here. I can tell you this is my first attempt at recording it, but I've already had about 30 attempts. Just as kind of practice run to learn the level. Let's start by immediately taking out this guy. No need to hang around at the start here. I will grab all the weapons I can find though. I can leave him here. I'm on a little bit of a timer here. I need to move on. I can leave that guy on the left there. I don't think he will stumble across that body. If he does, it'll be so late in the level it won't make any difference. I need to catch up with this guy up ahead here. Now the challenge in this level are the various security checkpoints you need to get past. And the guys you can see here, in a second you'll see them turn there like that. That is them going to challenge me. But if you're walking beside someone else who knows the password, like this guy, they will allow both of us to go through. I'm not going to hang around though. I have to be somewhere else as quick as possible here. So we can start running this way. Pull up my compass so you can get a vague idea of where we're heading. But we are on a timer here. I've got to get to another person who's about to go through another security checkpoint on the other end of the complex. So there are kind of layers of fencing here. We're through the first checkpoint. There's one behind us on our right, but there's no good way through it. Avoid the dog there by going through that security gate or that open gate on the right hand side there. Occasionally you might get a dog chasing you, but he should get stuck at the fence. If you're really quick, you can make it over to that gate you can see on the right hand side of the screen there and follow that guy through, but you need to be standing beside him before he gets up to those guys. You saw the kind of distance at the first security gate that they turned to stop you, and if you're not besides that guy at that distance away, then yeah, you've blown your chance. I think I'm going to catch up in time with the guy who is coming up around here. Now there's two gates here, one to my right, one to the left here, and there are a pair of guards walking back and forwards. There they both are. I want to get to this guy here quickly before he gets to the gate. Yes. Okay, and as soon as the gate opens, run on through. Okay, so I've actually headed away from the boat here. What I'm doing is heading towards the weapons cache. I could take a more direct route to the right hand side there, but I want to avoid some of the dogs. What I will do is get ready to pull out my silenced pistol here. Okay, though I can avoid two dogs, there are another two I need to take care of, and the first of them is up ahead here. No guards around this area at the moment, but they will come to investigate the sounds of the dogs barking. Here we go. One down. Okay, heading this way now. There's the security cache in that trailer up ahead here. Second dog's going to be beside it. There it is. This one's a little bit trickier to kill sometimes. Okay, it's down. Let's head in here. And what I want to do is start by grabbing this car bomb. I also want to grab this sniper ammo. I'm going to grab this silenced MP5 here. I'm going to grab some of the weapons. Probably won't need this many. In fact, it probably counts against me picking up all these. Just going to make my infantry management a bit more challenging. And lastly, I want to pick up the sniper rifle here. Okay, so I'm done in the weapons cache. I'm going to leave behind the shotgun here. Now, if I zoom in over here, in a second, you'll see a security guard running this way, and he's going to take up position at those barrels here. I'm going to let him do that. I want to avoid him. Now, he's obviously going to see us carrying the sniper rifle here and respond aggressively. However, if I dart back around the way we came, we can safely avoid him. He does kind of have a hunch of where you are. Like if I zoom in now, he's probably there. Yeah, there he is. Oftentimes he will see you if you get a little bit closer. If I just hug this fence here, I can avoid him. That was one of the two guards that was walking back and forwards between the two security gates we last went through. The other one runs off to take up a position somewhere else, I'm not entirely sure. What I want to do here is climb these steps and take up a position above the security gate. The last one we passed through over here. Okay, so there are those two guards. Now, unfortunately, we need to take care of them to head back through those doors. Because we killed those dogs, there was nobody else to let us through. So the only way to progress is to take care of these guys. Do not give them a chance to go and alert Boris that something's going on. Okay, two down. There's another one up here. If he sees us going through that gate, he will attempt to stop us by opening fire. Obviously, that's going to give ourselves away. Okay, he is down. I'm reloading. I'm going to head back down the steps here and make my way over towards the gate. Now, there were two gates, one directly after the other, so I need to take care of the security guards at the second gate there. So standing on the edge of the pier, I can look over. And again, you got to be quick. Don't give them a chance to head off and alert Boris. If they do, you've pretty much blown it. Sometimes there's a bit of RNG involved here as well into how quickly they respond. Okay, I think I got him there. You saw that door opening? That was him about to run through it. So sometimes they will hang around and you'll have much more opportunity like these first two did. That is not always the case though. I think I actually missed that guy's head, or if I did, I got it like to the 1 pixel away from the edge. It usually takes 2 body hits to kill. Okay, moving over to the first gate here, I'm going to zoom in. One last guy on the rooftop here. There are many other guards around in this complex, but these are the ones I need to kill at the moment. Okay, with all of them dead, I can actually put down the sniper rifle, and I am done with it. A couple of machine guns around here, but that's not a weapon I can disguise on my person, so I'm going to leave them behind. This guy went flying through the gate there. Right, so up on the right hand side there is a guard watching us, so if you want to use your sniper rifle past this point, you need to make sure he is dead. But I am not interested in that anymore. What I'm going to do is make my way over this way. Coming out of the darkness on the left here, you're going to see Boris's limo there. We saw Vlad driving it in a previous mission in Rotterdam. And we've also got this guy patrolling. What I want to do is take care of him using the knife. I wait for him to come roundabout in line with the staircase here, and then I'm going to take him out as quick as I can. Okay, he's dead. Nobody else should be coming into line of sight of him, with one exception, and that's going to be the guy I've got to kill next. I'm going to leave this guy guarding the limo here alone just for a moment while I wait for a second patrolling guard to come in and complete his circuit of this warehouse. I need to take out both of them in order to take out this third guy here who's guarding the limo where I want to plant my car bomb. Okay, let's get ready with a knife. And just think a single error here is going to force you to redo the entire mission. Everything we've gone through so far. Just come up behind him, get ready, because he's going to spot that corpse. Okay, he's seen it. Here we go. And he's down. Right. 2 dead. Nobody else should stumble across those bodies. This guy here, if you go near that car, he will respond aggressively. He will try and warn you at first, but if you get too close, he will just open fire. Right, let's head on here. I actually don't know why I'm walking so slow. Got a lot of ground to cover. I might have missed my chance here on the right. Okay, might still get him. Oh my goodness. Oh, there's a guy right there in the darkness, you can see. But I don't think he spotted us, so we should be fine. That's because I was a little bit slow walking past that car. Again, I got to repeat this process on the other warehouse here. Knife at the ready. And I'm going to run up behind this guy and take him out as soon as we're out of sight of that guy behind us. He's going to see the corpse in just a second. Okay, he has seen it, and he's running, and he's dead. Okay, what we're going to do now is go and get this guy's attention. And I want to get him looking at me here, so I'm just going to run over until he challenges us.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Okay, so he doesn't want us to get any closer, so we won't do that. What we will do instead is try not to look too suspicious as we walk around him. He's now looking off in that direction. That's going to make our next job a little bit easier. We're going to take him out with a silenced pistol shot to his head. Now you can shoot over the back of the limo here, but the inaccuracy of the pistol actually makes that more challenging than it needs to be. You're better off doing this. This way you can more reliably get a headshot like that. Okay, his gun went flying up into the air. That was quite dramatic. We've killed how many guards now? 12 guards, and we haven't even set foot on the ship. We are done though, killing these guys for now. Here's the boat emerging from the darkness there. Kind of changes shape as you get closer. Okay, so there are a number of sailors here parked at the staircase into the boat. We cannot get in with our current uniform, so we have another kill to make. A lot of killing in this mission. Right, let's drag him out of sight. Just here is fine. Take the clothes. I'll also take his pistol here. And now we're going to head on board. Okay. We are halfway through this mission then. Ah, wait, we forgot one step. One vital step. That would have been disastrous if I forgot about it. Let's go and head back over to the car. Also pull out our car bomb. We forgot to place this in the driver's side seat. Okay. Place the bomb. Okay, we're done here. Right, if Boris makes his escape now, he will step into the car and explode. It'll be too late by the time he sees the body. He'll already be running off, so I don't need to worry about hiding that corpse next to the car. Now Boris has a bit of a sixth sense here. If we get too close to him in the boat, he will just activate the nuke that we have heard about. The nuke is on a timer, so what we want to do is start heading down that way. Now there's a number of guys patrolling the ship in various different places, you may be tempted to try and take out some of those guys. Doing so though, no matter how stealthy you are, immediately causes Boris to start running. So I'm not particularly interested in doing that at the moment. What I want to do instead is make my way down into the bowels of the ship. Heading down here. Try not to act too suspicious. So Boris is located at the rear of the ship, I think one level up on our right here in the north. If you go close to him, like I said, he will activate the nuke. If you do anything suspicious, he will activate the nuke. And anytime he activates a nuke as well, he runs off. But there's one final way of activating, or of him, that will lead to him activating the nuke. And that is to come into this complex just here. I'm going to pull out my pistol, machine gun here, and open fire. One down. Two down. And at the back, there's Vlad. He's down now. So is that guy. Someone... Oh, damn it. Didn't expect somebody else to be there. Boris is activating the nuke now. Okay, he's now going to try and make his escape as well. Here is the nuke. Let's take care of it now. Truth be told, I'm not sure how long you've got to disable that. I think it's 3 minutes, but I've noticed that the timer there was actually different in one of my practice runs. Okay, I have now located the minigun. Now what you can do is actually spool it up with a single click. And thankfully for us it doesn't make any more noise, however it is now instantly ready to fire. Goodbye Boris. Okay, Boris is dead, so all that's left is to take this ship out into international waters for our pickup. So what we're going to do is make our slow progress through the ship up to the control... What am I trying to say? Control deck? That's not right. The bridge, there we go, that's the word. Where we're going to take control. Expect the remaining crew on the ship to try and stop us here. Gonna make a slow route through the ship. Oh, hang on, taking a wrong turn. This is the door. That staircase does lead up, but I want to make sure that I take care of anybody I come across, including him.
Okay, he's in the stairway.
Okay, spool up our gun again. It took a while to fire there because that Boris cutscene had ended it. Continue on up here. Slow progress, but we're getting there. You can see the minigun is spooling here, ready to fire. Thankfully it doesn't make a noise. Heading back indoors here. Would have had a door opening there, but perhaps not. I definitely had a door closing then. Okay, going out onto the deck. I was expecting to see some guys up there in the kind of bird's nest. Continue on. A lot of the crew is missing though. Here we go, coming into the bridge. Goodbye, Captain. Right, he's down. Let's take control of the ship here.
Send him to me soon, Doctor. I have some errands for him to run.
In Hong Kong, he will be a most unpleasant surprise to my enemies. Professor, does he know that we are his fathers?
Not yet, but I'll send him to visit you when he is finished. Then you can tell him the good news.
Okay, we made it through. I could not believe how easy it was to clear that ship out. That goes so long, so quickly. It just takes like a couple of guys to come at you from different angles. A lot of the guys actually fled the ship, and I'm not entirely sure why. You saw when Boris's limo exploded. Boris was in the limo, but you may have noticed there was 2 other sailors standing beside him. I don't think that's guaranteed that that number of guys follow him out of the ship, because there's normally 2 guards outside his room that will try and stop you if you get close, and if you push past them, Boris immediately activates the nuke. There's also a guy up in the bird's nest. There was 2 guys patrolling the top of the ship. There are a number of guys within, and there's 2 guys at the foot of the stairwell that led up onto the deck at the that got us onto the ship in the first place, among others as well. I think though, by killing the crew members that we saw, the captain and those 3 kind of guys in the grey vests, we can escape quite simply. I'm not sure if we would have to go and finish off the rest of the crew. I think they may have still been on the ship, or they might have left. But either way, we were able to just drive right out of there. What can often happen though, if you have somebody left on board, especially if you've got one of those vested crew members, is they will stop the engine as soon as you try to power it up in the bridge, and you have to fight your way back down and then start the engines again. As it happened though, it went pretty smoothly. Like I said, this was my first time recording it, but there was a lot of trial runs put into this to learn relearn all the different kind of intricacies of the level. Or, you know, who responds, who runs where, what have you. Anyway, I'm done here. The worst mission of the game is complete. I'm glad I got through it in one attempt. I don't need to re-record this. Onto the penultimate mission then of the game. The final 2 missions are kind of linked together, much like these 2 in Rotterdam. Let's get going.